Hey everybody, it's Charlie, and it's time for my first Attack on Titan video. Since I haven't done any videos for this on my channel yet, I'm going to be talking a little bit about some of the things I really like about the series so far. This will only cover the first 7 episodes in the series too, so I won't be referencing as many specific events in the episodes as I will in future videos. So everybody grab your maneuvering equipment and let's do this. So here's some things that I really like about the series so far. Number 1, the really dark and gritty original world. So it's kind of set in this dystopian future, but it really seems like the past. I really feel like humanity's level of technology has just been reduced, so it seems like it's happening in the past. But it really does feel like this alternate version of Earth, and it feels a lot like a superhero story. If you read comics, then think of it a lot like DC's Earth 2 storyline. So in it, there's like a Batman who's just a normal person who's not really extraordinary, although really it's more like a Spider-Man story just because of the harnesses they use. So imagine like a Spider-Man Earth 2 crossover. Seriously, those harnesses are so fucking cool. Number 2, the strong female lead. I know there's really like 3 main leads, and even in the first couple of episodes, it seems like Eren is kind of set up as the protagonist of the show, but then there's Armin and Mikasa. But really, before I saw any of the episodes and just looked at Tumblr and a lot of the fan blogs, it really seemed like the show was all about Mikasa. I really think of her as being like the Starbuck of the show. She's the best fighter and the most conflicted character. You really get this sense like she has this really dark history. We don't really learn about that till we get to about episode 5, but she's really set up like this big sister for Eren, and eventually once we do kind of find out why that is, it's actually just that much more interesting. She basically kind of takes it on herself to be like a mother or big sister to him, and even follows him into the military whenever he wants to start fighting the Titans. So she's really kind of like this awesome samurai on the show where she doesn't really fight because she likes to fight, she just fights to protect Eren. I'm probably going to do a whole separate video for her just because she's so awesome and so complex. Be sure to subscribe to get that video. Number 3, the way they tease out information without giving us too much, and the stressful cliffhangers. Raise your hand if you had a heart attack at any of the end of the episodes. Don't worry, I won't judge you. What I really like about the show is they don't give us too much information. Even though the show's still running, the finale hasn't aired yet, we still don't know where the Titans come from and what their purpose is. I love a show that doesn't give you all the information ahead of time. It just gives you another reason to keep watching. You just want to find out what happens next so bad. But can we talk about the mega cliffhanger to end all cliffhangers? Killing off your protagonist at the beginning of the series. Obviously, we find out what ends up happening to him later. I won't talk about that until a future video. But that honestly, that was probably one of the best cliffhangers I've ever seen. But one of the things that I don't really like on the show right now, though, is the amount of dialogue they have. I don't know if this is just a trope of Eastern animation, and as like a Western viewer, I'm just used to much more action in my shows. But it seems like even while they're attacking Titans, they speechify so much. They have just the longest conversations, and you just want them to be quiet and just attack Titans. One of the things that's really different about Western shows and Western TV networks is that the shows that you see a lot of dialogue on all tend to be dramas, like Breaking Bad, for instance. That's a show without a lot of action, so it just has a lot more speech. It basically builds tension through dialogue. And I think that Attack on Titan is also kind of trying to do that. I think it does it really well, but it's just that I'm not used to it in animation, so I'm still kind of getting used to that part of the show. But let me know what you like about Attack on Titan. Even if you've seen the entire series so far, try not to spoil it too much in the comments, but let me know, what's your favorite thing? Who are your favorite characters? Do you like Potato Girl? Potato Girl for the win! If there's ever a spin-off, and I think there are some game spin-offs like I announced in those Blu-rays, I think the Potato Girl is actually going to get much more backstory. She actually really comes into her own in the last couple of episodes that I've seen so far, so go potatoes. Either way, I'm hooked, and now that I've kind of done an early review of the series and talked about some of the things I've liked in general, most of my future videos will deal with specific events in the episodes. I'll try to post my next Attack on Titan video on Sunday, be sure to subscribe to get it. And remember, tomorrow Legend of Korra comes back, I'll be doing a video for that, and I'll also be posting my next Game of Thrones Season 4 video, that'll be for Sansa. I'm also probably going to be doing a Welcome to Night Vale video this weekend too, and I have a super special Metroid story series that I'm trying to do. I saw this really awesome Metroid story that I'm going to try and turn into a video, so I'll try and post that soon too. If you really want to help me out, please like and share this video, and you can click here to learn all about some awesome clues I found out about the Doctor Who 50th anniversary episode and the new poster, and you can click here to watch all my Game of Thrones Season 4 previews. Thank you so much for watching. High fives real quick before the Titans come and eat us.